This is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Once again, it is Sovereign Saturday. Mate with the right woman while on the path. Mate with the right woman while on the path to sovereignty, because it is a path. And let's be real. I don't care how sovereign you want to be, you want a woman. You want a woman. Now, if you don't want a woman, well, you don't have to watch this, and or you might just watch it for entertainment or just to be supportive for the algorithm, whatever the case. But let's just be real. Most sovereign men want a woman because most sovereign men might still want a family or something like that. Or even if you don't want a family, you still want to get something every now and then. Come on, fellas. Yeah, I know. But when you're on the path to sovereignty, it is very important that you're with the right woman, because with the right woman, you can go to the stars. With the right woman, you can rise very high. But nothing will bring a man down more than the wrong woman. Nothing, absolutely nothing will bring a man down more than the wrong woman. That is something that you have to be very cognizant of. You got to think about it. In fact, I'm going to tell you what, if you on the path to becoming a sovereign man, having control in your life, you know what, you might not have that high body count. You might not have that high body count. You might not can holler at every woman. In fact, first of all, you ain't gonna have time to. Because whenever you dealing with a woman, you also have to deal with whatever's going on with her emotionally. Oh, she has a lot of emotional labor that comes with her. You're gonna have to deal with something. She's gonna need some attention. But remember, you also on the path to sovereignty. You're on the path to having some control. So you got to be very, very picky about who you deal with. Like, you can't deal with a woman, like say that woman's just offering some sex. And she might look decent to you, or she might be easy. You still might have to tell that woman no. You still got to think about it, because even in one night stands, or something quick, you got to think about it. Because you got some women out there, and they'll be like, oh no, I don't want anything, I just want sex, and you thinking it's cool. But then that woman come up pregnant, or you find out that woman is troublesome. That woman could be a stalker. Now I'm serious, you trying to do something, she's on something else. I'm gonna tell you the worst type of woman to deal with, the one who seems cooperative to start out with. Oh, she's supporting all your dreams and everything. But then she's very subtle in doing something different. That's something you gotta be very careful about. She's very subtle trying to get you to follow this path. She's very subtle trying, she ain't trying to support you, you trying to be sovereign. She very subtle wants you to work in this job. Or she's very subtle in trying to follow even this religion or something like that. She's trying to get you on her agenda. That's something very important that every man has to be very aware of. So even when you meet a woman, you gotta vet her. You gotta ask yourself, is she really in cooperation with your operation? Because some women can fool you. And then those are the ones who might try to go along with you on the surface. Some might just come straight up and just try to interfere. They might start out from day one trying to interfere. But you know how some guys are, she got a fat ass though, want her to be fine. Oh no. You have to ask yourself first, well, not even ask yourself, you have to know what you're trying to do. And then when you talk with that woman, you meet with that woman, before you even sleep with her, you have to know, what is she trying to do? Where is she trying to go? Before you even make that step with her, you got to find out all about her. You got to talk with her. Because it's better that you let that woman go than sleep with her. Like I was saying earlier, you can't sleep with every woman. In fact, I've known some guys who've really become sovereign, really done something. They actually have low counts. They have relatively low counts. You rather have one quality woman than 20 bad women who always taking you off your path. And I've seen that happen with some guys. I've met plenty of men who they will have some great ideas, but that woman's going in a different direction. And some guy, because she's cute, she's fine, you know, she's good in bed, are taken off of that path. Oh no, under no circumstances can you do that. You know, you gotta mate with the right woman who is in cooperation with your operation. Regardless of what she doing, and she might have some stuff she doing. And let's say she does have some stuff, she trying to do some stuff. As long as it don't take you off your path, you can still support her. But if you get some women, they trying to do something else, they trying to live someplace, they wanna live a different way. Like part of sovereignty is living where you wanna live. She might wanna live someplace else, you know? Or she might be influenced, it might not even be just her. You gotta look at not just her, but you gotta look at her friends. She might have the type of friends who's like, oh no, why? They constantly whisper in their ear. Like part of sovereignty is you might not be able to get that like late model car or be all fancy and go all out everything at first. And they whisper in their ear like, girl, what you doing with somebody like him? He broke or something. You trying to save money. You trying to do all this. So you're not even just looking at her. You got to look at her friends. You got to pay attention to all of these little things. You got to say, is this woman right for me? And I'm going to tell you what, it can be tough. It can be tough because you have so many women out here influenced by their friends, society, their family, everything. And as a sovereign man, you trying to go on a certain path. You know, even some other guys trying to get with her. You can get some guys trying to whisper in the ear like, baby, hey, come on now. You see he doing all that? This is what I'll do for you. Because one thing as a sovereign man, you got to have a strong-minded woman. But that strong-minded woman has to be in support of what you do. Now, let me be clear. She don't have to be some doormat or something. As long as she is in cooperation with your operation, yeah, that's what you need. In fact, you want her to be strong. For everything you're doing, you need a strong-minded woman. You need a strong-minded woman. There's nothing wrong with that. But if she's strong-minded, but she trying to go in a different direction, what good is she doing you? I want y'all to think about that. Because you still want a woman. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Your joint still works. You know, you still red-blooded. You still heterosexual. But you got to get the right woman. Because, shoot, trust me. That's probably one of the most important things. And I'm going to be real. You're going to go some periods without a woman in your life. Because every woman is not going to be down for your program. But when you get that right woman, hey, that's like gold. That is like gold. And I want y'all to think about that, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for today. I want you to really think about it. I want you to really stay on that path, and you gotta mate with the right woman no matter what. So keep rising to become the sovereign man that you're meant to be. Peace and blessings.